Most people think getting rich requires millions. But there's actually one number that quietly changes everything. Not $1 million, not $500,000, just $100,000. Because once you reach this point, something strange happens. Your money finally starts growing faster than your effort. And the people who understand this reach it years earlier than everyone else. Here's the frustrating part. A lot of people work hard for decades, yet their savings barely move. They budget. They try to cut expenses. They even skip small pleasures thinking it will help. But somehow their bank account always looks the same. And the reason is simple. Most people treat wealth like a motivation problem. But wealth is actually a system problem. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water, but there are holes in the bottom. You can keep pouring water in all day, but the bucket never fills. That's exactly how many people manage money. They focus on earning and saving, while ignoring the leaks draining their wealth. The truth is, reaching your first $100,000 is not about extreme discipline. It's about building the right financial systems. Because once those systems are working, saving money stops feeling like effort, and wealth begins to grow automatically. Let's break down the key shifts that make this happen. Most financial advice focuses on small expenses. Stop buying coffee. Cancel subscriptions. Skip eating out. But these things rarely move the needle. The real wealth leaks are much bigger. Housing, car payments, lifestyle upgrades. For example, someone earning $60,000 who chooses a modest apartment instead of an expensive one might save $600 per month. That's $7,200 a year. Meanwhile, skipping coffee might save $800 a year. One decision matters 9x more. Wealthy people understand this. They focus on high-impact financial choices instead of tiny sacrifices. Because the biggest gains come from big decisions made early. Here's another secret wealthy people use. They remove themselves from the decision. Instead of deciding to save money every month, they automate it. Money flows automatically from their paycheck into investments before they ever see it. And something powerful happens psychologically. When money never enters your spending account, you don't feel like you lost it. You simply adapt to the remaining balance. Think of it like taxes. You don't manually pay them every week. They disappear before you receive your paycheck. The wealthy apply the same system to investing. And over time, those automatic deposits quietly build serious wealth. Now here's the part that frustrates most people. The first $100,000 feels painfully slow. Because in the beginning, your effort matters more than your investments. For example, if you invest $500 a month, after a few years the growth looks small. Maybe a few $100s per year. It barely feels noticeable. But then something strange happens. As your balance grows, your investments start contributing more than you do. At $100,000 invested, a normal market return could add $7,000 in a single year. That's over $580 per month. Without you adding anything. That's when the momentum begins. But here's the surprising twist most people never realize. The biggest obstacle to reaching $100K isn't income, it's lifestyle inflation. Every time income increases, spending quietly increases with it. New phone, better car, bigger apartment, and suddenly the extra income disappears. The people who reach $100,000 early do something different. They increase their savings rate, not their lifestyle. There's one mindset shift that separates people who build wealth from those who stay stuck. They stop asking, "How much does this cost?" and start asking, "What will this cost my future investments?" For example, spending $2,000 today isn't just $2,000. Invested for 20 years could become $8,000 or more. Wealth builders constantly think in future value. This doesn't mean never enjoying life. It simply means understanding the long-term trade-offs of financial decisions. And here's the powerful truth about the first $100,000. It's not important because of the number itself. It's important because of what happens after. Once you reach it, compound growth starts doing the heavy lifting. Your investments begin generating thousands per year, then tens of thousands, and eventually, your money starts building wealth faster than your paycheck ever could. But that only happens if you survive the slow beginning. So if reaching $100,000 feels slow right now, that's normal. The early phase is supposed to feel that way. Just remember the key principles. Focus on big financial decisions, not small expenses. Automate your savings so wealth builds in the background. Control lifestyle inflation as income grows. And think about money in future value, not just today's value. Do this long enough, and eventually momentum takes over. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe. Because on this channel we break down the psychology and systems behind real wealth.